What is up, everyone, here at the Shaker's Den? We are celebrating Black History Month, and tonight we have the greatest TNA Impact post show in the world, of course, here in the Den.
They say if there's true love, you don't let it go.
TNA Wrestling.
Because those chants are going to ring in arenas around the world forever. Because TNA Wrestling, we're
That is right, you guys. We are here, of course, on your Thursday nights for TNA Wrestling, the greatest TNA Wrestling Impact post show of all time. I mean, it's gonna go down into the Wrestling Media Hall of Fame of post shows. Like
Okay.
this.
the best, the
The
great.
best, the greatest of all time. Of course, we are the Salt Shakers here, hanging out in the Shakers Den for TNA Wrestling Post Show. TNA tonight, of course, we are 1 week from tomorrow for No Surrender. We are on the road for No Surrender for TNA, and things are looking very promising. We've had some Nikki's probably dancing behind that camera again.
I'm I was checking analytics, but I'm here, y'all. Audio only.
It's like we get Nikki once a week. It's either
Oh, Ken said that.
like we got Candace, and it's like we're gonna
Well,
get
now
once a
this
week.
week y'all got me twice because I was at home for NXT.
Yeah, but I'm talking about on camera wise. It's like
I,
either or. It's like we get either or. Because
I
like
was,
you may do audio for NXT, but then you'll pop on screen for TNA. And then
oh,
this
I
week
see what you're saying.
you
I see
popped
what
on
you're
screen for
saying.
NXT, and then you
Yeah.
video audio for
She's
TNA.
just in a disclosed location right now. And honey, the hair is not done. And that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. It's just Nikki sometimes has to do audio only because, we all go through, our own desire. Sometimes we want to be on camera, sometimes we don't. Y'all need to be showing the praise to Santana for showing y'all this beautiful face. Let's talk about that. And this beautiful bust down.
Right.
24, 20, 28.
I don't know. I'm short, so I really can't tell. But
No.
if I
Thank
straighten
you,
it out,
Ken.
it's probably on top of my butt. I don't
Hey,
know.
Eric. But yeah, Ken, you can come in here and just Ken, the door always open. You just bust in and do what you want. Pause.
Just clean up after yourself. Whoa, hey, yo.
Hey, yo.
All right.
Hey, yo.
Like, I know it's the day after Valentine's Day, but
Oh my God.
right, I know it was a lot of busting on yesterday. I did
Oh
that.
yeah. I have 36 candy boxes. Oh God, here you go. 36 candy boxes to pass out.
It's a lot of candy boxes.
It is. So I'm
Yeah,
I'm trying to find some lucky women. I may give a few to some guys that I, work with and stuff. But yeah, I went to, after, the day after Valentine's Day, the candy
Hot
tea.
Pepper, they do a little clearance for the candy.
That lady thought I was gonna steal it. I told her, I was thinking in my head, I was like, girl, I'll run out right now. Girl, like, y'all crazy as hell. Like, don't watch me. I got this.
I
Crazy.
am screaming. Well, I do hope everyone enjoyed their Valentine's Day. Thank you
Yes.
so much, Ken. I look like this 99% of the time, but there's always that 1%.
Oh,
Um, you know,
it's 50-50 for me.
it's always a 1%. I always look. My hair's gonna always be done. That's number
Yeah.
one. All day, always. Like
I envy Santana knowing how to do her own hair.
Well, when my mom stopped doing my hair and she was like, "You're on your own," I really had no. I mean, I had a choice, but I
Yeah.
really did not have a choice.
Well,
So it was YouTube University for me, and
oh, I know that's
there's
right.
that. Um, yeah, I hope you guys, like I said, I hope you guys did have a. You're welcome, Ken. I'm sure you had a great great semi good Wednesday since it was just another day for you, which is like anybody else, just another day for them. But I hope everyone who was celebrating Valentine's Day had a great Valentine's Day. I had a great one. I went on a solo date to see Bob Marley's movie, which was absolutely great. So I definitely do recommend going to see that. But yeah, so I'll be more 1% next week for No Surrender because that's where I'll be at in New Orleans. So I don't know, might find me a man from the NOLA down there, you know.
Oh shit.
I'm just playing, just checking. But let's
Are
go
you?
ahead and get I don't know, maybe. I'm gonna be not out probably. But
Well,
let's,
elimination show.
yeah, I'm be in my hotel watching it,
Yeah.
you know, doing what I
Right here
do.
talking to me.
Yeah, call on Jesus. We need him at time.
Huh?
Um,
Oh. I'm like, who is that?
all right, we're not going about it. All
I'm
right,
sorry.
okay. Well, of course, you already know why we here. Let's go ahead and dive a little bit or into TNA. What happened tonight? Um, we started off with Jake Something versus Frankie Kazarian. Really nice opening of this match here. It's crazy that Frank Kazarian had to cheat to win because he knew that Jake Something was on his ass
Yeah.
uh, heavily. So
Bad.
that he had to cheat in order to defeat this man. But Eric Young, on the other hand, of course, is not happy with Mr. Kazarian. And he said that they have some unfinished business, and it looks like they're going to have a face-to-face come next week, the night before No Surrender. I don't know if they're going to have like a match or something going into No Surrender, but maybe they'll have something for the tapings or whatever. But
Would be
Eric Young
nice.
is done. Mm-mm. He's not done with Mr. Kazarian.
Well, he said
So,
he wanted to talk like a man, which was kind
well,
of weird to me. But
I mean,
hey,
I guess there will be one
why
man.
not? Why can't we talk like women? Like the gender roles is crazy. Like, come on, Eric, be more, be more vigilant to what's really going on. Why couldn't you be like, we gonna talk like Jordan Grace? Fuck,
Why would they do that?
I don't know, but why would they say let's talk like men, or
I
just
mean, you
say,
know, I don't know how men converse with each other when it comes to having that
girl?
let's
But
talk
yeah,
men
yeah,
face type thing because half the time y'all be out there fighting like the girls anyway, cat fights and shit like that. So
yeah.
I don't really know what's going to transpire with Eric Young and Frank Kazarian. Like I said, I don't care about either one of them. But you know, it's good for those who care and those who are there for them. Just not me. We move on to what I care about, which is the knockout division. Savannah Evans versus Jordan Grace, and I said that Savannah
Mhm.
Evans was like she was about to compete for a bowling team or whatever.
No, you said kickball.
One of them. Either
Yeah.
way, he's gonna be doing something with a ball. Pause.
Hey,
Um,
yeah. Jesus. I mean, Jesus.
you got me. All right. But yeah, so this was just something really quick for Jordan Grace to do. While Giselle Shaw was, of course, out ringside, and I did not see her come out with Savannah Evans, but she popped up out of nowhere. And she stood nearby and she watched the match and everything. Jordan Grace did get the victory, but Giselle Shaw got the last laugh and she stands tall. And could this be a spoiler going into No Surrender? I have no idea, but I'm sure that maybe come next week, maybe they'll have a contract signing, maybe they have their one last face off before No Surrender gets here, which I am extremely excited for. I'm glad I get to see this match in person. So I'm excited. Yeah, she kind of got rid of the entourage, and it seems like they may have to kind of work their way back up and to get into her graces. But as of right now, Giselle Shaw is on her own. And will she be able to defeat Jordan Grace on her own? That's the real thing. But of course, we'll have our prediction part of TNA Wrestling on next week and everything like that. So we'll kind of dive a little bit more into the matches and give our thoughts on it and our predictions. But Savannah Evans, Jordan Grace, and Giselle been the last one standing in this situation here. Nikki, what do you think? Do you think this is what we could be looking forward to? Does Giselle have Jordan Grace's number? She might be occupied right now. But yeah, so like I don't know, but Giselle should know that touching the title before you win is a bad luck. That is absolutely true. That's just like anybody who points at the WrestleMania sign. You might not be the victor in any capacity. Will Giselle regret dropping her charge? It might bite her in the ass unless that ain't an act from Giselle. She knows she can't beat Jordan. Well, I don't know. Like, I mean, they may even come out during the match to even try to help her defeat Jordan Grace, but it's still not guaranteed. But who knows what's to happen? I guess when Nikki comes back, we'll get her thoughts on Giselle.
Yes, I do apologize.
I can't see you, so I don't know if you be here or not.
Oh no, I can hear you. I'm sorry. I had a customer right quick. I do think that they should put the title on Giselle. What I
Mhm.
don't know is I compare Jordan Grace. She's in a Charlotte Flair era, so you can't doubt the power, and you really just can't doubt her growth. She's dominant. She's the most dominant knockout in this moment because Deanna's gone, and Deanna gave her that torch. And I love Giselle, but I'm not gonna sit here and be like she's gonna win. Well, and of course we'll dialogue more. Um, I don't know when we'll do our position. We haven't had our meeting. We haven't had our weekly meeting to discuss.
Well, I said we were gonna do it on Thursday.
Normally, right?
Yeah, normally we'll do it on Thursday.
Yeah.
Which we'll probably still end up doing it on Thursday.
Yeah, and we'll probably just run through the show.
Yeah.
But I'm leaning more as far as winning. I think I don't know. It would be nice though.
Right. Well, we also keeping it up with the knockouts. We did hear from Ash by Elegance for the first time. And she is here to bring us all things expensiveness. And she's ready for all things everything. She's ready to glam up this knockouts division and give them something that they have never seen before. But we do know that she will have her in-ring match debut next week on TNA. So I am hoping that during the tapings she has a match so I can see her wrestle and everything, because I've never ever seen her wrestle inside of the ring. Not that I can really remember, but I've never seen her wrestle in person. So I feel like this would be a great opportunity for me to be able to get the experience of this Ash by Elegance and see what we're getting into. Kind of gives me David Bridles a bit. But I'm really excited to see what is there to come. I think she faced Zara Brookside, I want to say.
Girl.
I believe she did because, like I said,
Not Miss Tired. Not Miss.
people,
I had to get picked up by the Boricua badass. Not Miss. You thought you came in here right quick and thought you got one on my girl. Not Miss. You thought you beat the champ that beat the champ. Girl, I don't like
you. She may have a couple of jobber matches in a sense, but I mean, she has to build something here in order to be able to get face some of the actual true knockouts of the division.
I will say they haven't done a really good job with.
I just think that they've been kind of given like a lot of just video packages of her and everything, and now the night before No Surrender, she'll be getting her debut match because, of course, we're still in Orlando.
Yeah.
And so I'm sure that as she has her debut match and seeing how that goes, and then once we get to after No Surrender, maybe she'll have like something going on for the following night for tapings, which I'm sure those who are there, because y'all don't believe that tapings exist. I gotta just share every damn thing. And I realize you just hold on to the shit. Like, you don't have to, But at the end of the day, that's your business. Y'all want to be a part of the media so bad. That's what I get from a lot of y'all. That's what it is. That's why y'all always trying to share shit. But yeah, it hurts really bad, like a bed bug bite. So, but still, like, sometimes y'all just be doing it too much. Like, bro,
she ain't there.
You don't have to share everything. That's why we're here for a reason to tape in. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes y'all like to pull out spoilers, and then it's like, damn. why are you here? You know, like,
The real
but
question.
but she's gonna have her debut match next week. So I'm excited to see what she has going on. I guess get a feel of her, and I guess as she gets more involved with the Knockouts division, even more we're kind of get to see what she's actually bringing to the division outside of just cute promos. It looks like she belongs on like Real Housewives or something, or like, you know,
Wow.
Love is Blind, you know, 90 Day Fiance, you know,
Hey,
shit
look
like
how
that.
she. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Shit.
Okay, so we're here for episode 2 of Soundcheck with Alan Angels, and he has Simon Gouch on here, who of course attacked Josh Alexander last week. He obviously him and Josh has some history, and this is the reason why he attacked him, because he's upset at the fact that Scott D'Amore gave Josh a contract instead of him. So this is where the real beef comes in at, and shout out for him to even bring up Scott D'Amore, but of course we already know this was already pre-taped anyway, and they didn't edit it out, so that's also great as well. So which would be real shady if they did. But after he, you know, goes off and they kind of show footage of Josh and his match that they had in another promotion, Josh Alexander comes in and girl, that's gonna get the fight in the sound check. Like Mr. Angel's about to shut all that down and get a bigger space because it's a little small. And got these men up in here fighting in your set. You cannot have that. It's unprofessional. But they did announce that Josh and Simon will have their match at No Surrender. So this will be happening.
Shit.
Well, there it
What
is.
are
When
we
I look
doing
at
now?
it, I don't know. We move on to my favorite part. The best out of 3 series, which is continue on, of course, the Grizzly Young Vets are 1 and ABC is 0. But after the night, we are tied 1-1, ladies and gentlemen. We are tied 1-1. ABC did what they needed to do, which honestly, truly, I thought I was going to be very upset tonight. But I had to realize this is pre-tape, and you know, y'all would have already spoiled this shit by now.
Right.
So I would have been already pissed off before him. But I have to wait. I get the last series of this match and No Surrender. So now we're 1-1 right now.
Right.
The last match is going to happen next Friday, and I have to be there in person to witness what is going to happen. Now, I'm there to do my part, and that is to capture these photos of the match and everything like that. But you know,
proceed.
I am gonna, you know, try to keep my composure as much as I can with whatever the outcome is going to be. I'm hoping that the outcome is what I'm looking at right here versus what I looked at last week. So, but this was a great match. Honestly, truly, I'm enjoying this best out of 3 series that they're having. We don't really get those that often here in TNA or Impact and everything. So to have that with 2 amazing tag teams at that, I honestly think that is great. I may need air conditioning because if she see ABC Live, she may faint. I've seen them live on multiple occasions and everything, and I even said like
child.
I see them all the time. That's so crazy. I see them all the time. You know what I'm saying? We will speak
She's
to them.
even witnessed Chris Baby an asshole to me.
I have. I absolutely have. But he's nice to me though. That's the thing.
He's
like, he's really nice to me. But he be
on bruh. He be on me bad. And I be like, I remember I got on his live and he was like, we're friends. I was like, when did that happen? He got so mad. And I'm like, I'm a fan. Like, dude, like, but when we were in Atlanta,
that people that got some type of beef or whatever with Nikki, they're always nice to me. Like Jay White, and when Nikki and Jay White had their shit going on, Jay White was really nice to me.
Move on.
All right, we're not gonna do that.
We're not gonna do that. Now, you don't piss me off.
Hey, yo, my boy, you
pushing it.
I've had it. Enough.
Cut the shit. Okay, we're not doing that.
We're not doing that. We're not.
No.
No.
You're good. No, you're good. You're good. You're good.
No, you good.
But any majority of the time when they end up having their own little beef with Nikki, they're always nice to me. Like, you know.
That's okay. Me and Jay White squashed our beef though.
They did. They squashed their beef on the same day I got my photo with that man.
Damn.
Oh.
I didn't want to beef with no damn Jay White. Do you see him wrestle? He's like one of the best.
I'm sorry, I'm still stuck on
Chris Sabin.
If I could go back to that match he had with Chris Sabin at Multiverse, I still have that video. But yeah, so if I'm hoping that this is the outcome for No Surrender. But if not, it is what it is. I'm just gonna do what I gotta do, and I cry later.
Right.
You know, or
that's fair.
Figure out what I'm gonna do next in my life. But other than that, I mean, if the Grizzly Young Vets does win, I would not mind, because I actually do like them, and I think that they are a fantastic tag team. I mean, obviously they brought a lot to this tag team division thus far, so I'm sure that, you know, as time progresses, we'll see a little bit more with other tag teams and stuff too.
Hopefully.
Okay. So
calm down.
I'm sorry. Okay, so oh my god, my cheeks are fucking hurting. All right. Okay, so Mustafa Ali, of course, we know, will be here for No Surrender, and that's another part of me keeping my composure all night, honestly. Right. He sends a message to Chris Sabin through and through, and I mean, it seems to me like John Skyler and Jason Hodge are trying to get on the campaign mode with Mustafa Ali, in a sense. That's what it seems like. That's what's happening. And then in comes, or they're trying to make a pitch to be on his campaign team or whatever. They had the full lineup. They had the whole voting team together. And then Chris Sabin comes in, and he doesn't seem too happy about it. And they just like, well, what's the problem? Like, you know, he attacks one of the committee people, and it's like, Chris, are you okay? Like, like, what's wrong? Like, you're not feeling the voting going on? You came in here to vote, but now you beating up on the people. I'm not understanding. Like, what's happening? You know, are you feel like you're gonna lose your championship at No Surrender?
It's ridiculous.
Like, calm down, honey.
He was like, finally, like, people are understanding, like, girl, you gotta be shitting your pants right now, Sarah.
Literally.
Because you know, like we know, you are gonna lose that fucking title.
It's happening.
There's no way. If they don't put the strap on him, TNA.
Like, y'all already added him to the roster website. Girl.
Come on.
Chris Sabin can lose.
He had a fucking match, bro.
Not even a match. He's coming in and getting a title shot. He better fucking win.
That's crazy. I don't know. I hope what I pray the most is that he doesn't lose in front of you. Yeah. So I mean, because he's already done that once.
That is accurate. But it's okay, because we're in a different setting for Mustafa Ali. Okay, we absolutely are. I believe in Ali. Okay, but yeah, so I am ready for them to release those meet and greets, because I am hoping that I am able to meet Mustafa Ali and also add him to my autograph wall that I have over here. And I don't really have that many autographs from a lot of wrestlers too. I kind of just go to the show, take my pictures, and go on my business, and kind of just stand to the side and let Nikki do her shit. Oh, but I only have 2 autographs from people, and that is Mia Yim and Tara. Those are the only 2 people that I have autographs from. What?
How you just gonna slide me in like that? Oh. How you gonna be like that?
What do you do? Like, Nikki,
no, I have a lot. I have like 100.
A lot of meet and greets, honestly. And I'm like, anytime we go to, like a TNA or Impact, whatever, Nikki's always doing the meet and greet. I'm just there to have a good time.
I've done like 15 for Deanna.
So I'm just there to have a good time.
And Trey is up there too. But here's the thing, though.
then.
when you spend a certain amount, like, well, I don't want to say it like that, but when people know that you spend and you support, they give you free shit. I can't count on my hands how many times Trey has given me something just for showing up. Like, and stuff like that, it means everything. So those meet and greets, like if you're ever able to do it, I definitely will say PW Revolver has the best meet and greets because the Fan Fest, you can just walk with your, VIP and you get access to everybody. Man, but yeah. Santana's very specific. I tried to get her to get Santino that time, and then we walk up there and security put us out. You remember that shit?
Yeah, and then I was trying to get one with PCO, but then they took him off the thing, so I was like, damn,
right.
So like maybe, I don't know, maybe when they drop the meet and greets, maybe they'll do something a little different, because the way y'all been doing it for all these other shows or whatever, I need y'all to do the same thing over here. Let us get access up in there to all the other, to everybody that y'all
Well,
have.
there was a rumor that there was a mishap last time with Jordan and Moose.
Yeah, they didn't do theirs or whatever, and I guess they try to push it off to say that, whatever, I don't know. I wasn't there, so I don't have the information or whatever. So, but reportedly, let's do it like that. But I don't know. I would hope that they will want to do the meet and greets because, like I said, I think that's great to do. And I mean, I wouldn't mind adding, Mustafa Ali to my wall or whatever, and Daddy Nick too as well, and other people like that. My main goal, and the reason why I think I don't do a lot of meet and greets, is because the photos that I take of the wrestlers, I want them to autograph it so that I can hang it.
Yeah.
And I think that's more so like what my ultimate goal is, that photos that I've taken of the wrestlers, I want them to autograph it so I can hang it and say that I took this photo of you and they signed my name on it, and then I can put it on my wall. Like, that's something I always wanted to do and everything, but I haven't gotten a chance to do that as of yet. But that's something that's like a main goal for mine. The reason why I do take the photos of the wrestlers, because I want them to autograph and show, like, look, I took this. You can have this for your own safekeeping, but I want you to sign this for me. So, because I took the I'll pay for the autograph. I will, but I want you to sign this. So that's kind of like, that's my ultimate goal. And the reason why I go to the show to take the pictures, just because I like to do it, and just to get my creative juices flowing so that you guys can see it too, though, or whatever. But I ain't the baddest out here, but I do what I can.
Yeah, let her say that.
I do what I can as a photographer. I ain't the best, but I do all right. I feel like I do all right for the most part.
Yeah, all right.
It is what it is. It's crazy Steve won because I don't give a damn about right now. This match didn't even happen because AJ Francis did a diss to Joe Hendry, interrupting his his entrance or whatever. And then Joe Hendry drops a new video for AJ Francis and AJ Styles mix of it. And then Cody Deaner attacked Joe Hendry.
Did you say AJ Styles?
He did. It was a mix.
I get what you're saying. I'm like,
yeah. And then, could you see like the gloves with that?
Right.
So then AJ Francis, he was out there, he was watching, blah blah. He came out there and he attacked. Him and Cody Deaner attacked Joe Hendry. Then Rich Swann came out there, attacked Cody Deaner, try to even out the odds or whatever, shit like that. And then only thing AJ Francis was like, "You're gonna get yours, boy." And I was like, "Okay, y'all could have said that, whatever." So now we move on to a match that actually did happen. More women. Killer Kelly versus Danny Luna. And I feel like Danny Luna kind of reminds me, like, as I was watching her, she gives me so much of Willow Nightingale. The power that she has, like, they have a lot of similarities. And I feel like if they were ever to, and I don't know if they ever stepped into the ring with each other, but if they do, I would love to be seated for that match, because I feel like they both have that undeniable strength. And I want to see if Willow Nightingale can pounce Danny Luna the way she be pouncing everybody else. So I would like to see that. But this was a great match with Danny and This is a great match with Danny Luna and Killer Kelly. Shockingly, Danny Luna gets the victory, which is I was not expecting all whatsoever, but she gets the victory only because there was a miscommunication between Masha and her, and then Jody Threat got involved too because obviously Danny and Jody have something going on as a tag team, and so after the match, Killer Kelly and Masha end up attacking Danny Luna and Jody Threat, and then out comes Decay to basically save the day. And there's that. So I don't know if they may want to add Danny Luna and Jody Threat to make this a triple threat match for those titles. Maybe at No Surrender, but who honestly knows? Maybe they'll try to vouch for themselves next week on the show to try to push it to be a triple threat match. So I don't know. This is great.
I love Danny Luna. Like,
yeah,
it just kind of is what it is to me, you know. Like,
yeah.
I mean, we do have the interview up with Killer Kelly. Shout out to the Battleground Podcast for helping us get that interview. Absolutely. And man, like she's the future to me. She's amazing. She hasn't had a bad match. Best match still with Deanna, but this is up there with it. Like, I was literally on the road when that happened because, like, girl, I was like, there's no way
I'm hoping that, and I'm hoping that she doesn't stay in this tag or whatever she got going on with Jody Threat long, because I would love to see her go up against Jordynne Grace. I don't know if they have, but I would love for that to happen. I give you that much. So we'll just have to see. Also, before we even got here, because they didn't have a photo for it, but backstage they were talking about Daddy Nick, of course, going down to I think either Puerto Rico or Mexico for a match that he had, and Steve Maclin came out there and attacked Daddy Nick after the match, and then then Steve Maclin, Trey Miguel, and Zach had an interview backstage with Gia Miller. They was talking about what Steve Maclin was talking about what he did to Daddy Nick and everything like that. And then Trent Seven and Kushida, well, not Kushida, but Trent Seven, because I'm looking at Kushida right here. Trent Seven and Speedball come up, and Steve Maclin was sitting there, and Trent was just talking about his shirt or whatever, and was just like, you know what you did was crazy, and you did it behind our back. So how about this next week? You and me, we step in the ring face to face. And so next week we're gonna have Trent Seven versus Steve Maclin. 1-on-1. I am hoping that y'all go ahead and announce that we're going to have a 6-man tag match. Trey, Zach, and Maclin versus Daddy Nick, Trent Seven, and Speedball. Just go ahead and announce that damn match.
Yeah.
Just so I can be satisfied that everybody that I like is on this goddamn card.
Yeah.
Okay?
Literally.
That's just go ahead and announce it. Get it out the way. Okay? So, but now, here we are for the main event. Everybody is barred from ringside. The system was watching backstage as Moose took on Kushida. Really, really great main event. Great match here. But not enough for Kushida to get that victory. And everything like that. And Moose ended up getting the victory. And then out came, my granddaddy will be at No Surrender. We'll get into that. I do know they did announce that match earlier this week. I wish I had some liquor to take a shot for airtime. Santana said Daddy Nick just now. Well, I hope you can hold your liquor. You will definitely be laid over. I'll tell you that much. Joseph, you didn't make me mess up because you said POC and POC and con, and you're to my PCO, and it's like people of color versus con. People of color versus con. All right.
Not during Black History Month.
All right. So, all right. Good night, Eric. Thank you so much for coming in.
Bye, Eric.
We'll be doing No Surrender predictions next week. Thank you for coming. We always appreciate you. But yeah, so after the match, the system came out to attack Kushida, and I don't know what the hell Shelly and Kevin were doing But where the hell were y'all? Why did it take y'all 30 years to come out here to help Kushida? Were y'all putting down the damn ham and cheese sandwiches in the back or what? Like, Kushida's out here getting jumped, and it took y'all this long to come out here to help him. What are y'all doing? So eventually, Kevin and Shelly came out to even out the odds to help Kushida, and then it just ended up in a big brawl, and then everybody left. Then the cameras went off. So
Yeah.
I don't know what to expect for next week, but I'm sure it's gonna be something. Oh wait, we're supposed to be having Brian Myers and Eddie Edwards, and they're gonna face Kushida and Kevin Knight. Actually, they did make that announcement, but they didn't post the referee yet, as far as I know. But we do know, like I said, made official. Josh Alexander will be facing Simon Gouch at No Surrender. And of course, PCO will be facing Khan at No Surrender.
I'm screaming.
Also, this was announced to ABC and Grizzly Young Vets. They are tied 1-1, and this will be the end of it all for those TNA World Tag Team Championships, the best of 3 series. And this is the end. This is where it ends at No Surrender.
Okay.
Like I said, I'm going to prepare myself in any way as possible that I can.
I know that's right.
So, but there's that, and that's pretty much the end of our TNA post show. I hope you guys enjoyed it as always. Yeah, it's gonna be a busy week next week. No Surrender and Elimination Chamber back to back. I do plan on being up watching Elimination Chamber. I'm going to once No Surrender is over and I kind of browse around a little bit, see if they got some meet and greets going on or whatever. Get my meet and greet and then head back to my room. And
now since there will be a lot of traveling for Santana, there will be no Surrender post show because I can't do that shit by myself. There won't be an Elimination Chamber a post show because I can't do that shit by myself. Any content will be given from the PLEs and the pay-per-views on their respective shows next week. So therefore, it will be a jam-packed week next week for Thursday. We will be doing review for No Surrender, all the matches from that night and predictions. And then Monday Night Raw versus SmackDown will have Elimination Chamber at the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
No, it'll be at the end because
we're gonna do predictions for that. So on the Raw versus SmackDown show coming up for this Monday,
I'm tripping.
We will have our prediction show for Elimination Chamber after we go over everything.
Right.
And then on Thursday, we will of course discuss the show, and then afterwards, you already know we're gonna do predictions for No Surrender.
Right.
It's like
I was a week ahead.
For any post shows or anything for No Surrender and Elimination Chamber, like Nikki said, they'll just be on their respective shows.
Yeah.
So sorry, you guys. I know you might have been looking for some graphics or like my intros or whatever, but you're not gonna be able to get it for this year. You know what I'm saying? But that's okay.
Wait till WrestleMania.
Until WrestleMania. That's okay. You know what I'm saying?
Damn, Nikki is crazy. Yeah, I was a week ahead. I was just trying to prepare y'all.
Yeah, but we'll have all that for you guys and everything too. So hopefully if they announce some new matches for Elimination Chamber, it is what it is. Whatever. We're only gonna go by what we already have. And that's that. But yeah, we won't be back until Sunday, of course, for Reality TV Fix. So definitely, of course, that is only on Twitch. We'll be getting to episode 2 of Love and WE, and we'll be picking up with part 2 of the Baddies East reunion.
We're doing Johnny Loves Taya.
Yeah, we're gonna add in Johnny Loves Taya, since that's your AEW content. If you may have been wondering where it is, we're gonna do reality TV for AEW, and that's that. So, other than that, I think that's pretty much. It definitely go check out the interview that was dropped today with Amira Rose for our Black History Month highlight. Definitely go check that out. Check out our other ones we have with Jada Stone and Mackenzie Morgan next week. Since Kevin Knight does have a match on TNA, his interview will be dropping next week. 5 minutes. Okay, so it must be a short film, a short story.
Let me see
I don't
something
know.
real quick. Cause what the hell?
Yeah, check that out. But the interview with Kevin Knight will drop next week, the night before No Surrender. So we did talk a little bit about No Surrender and everything.
Oh my
like
God,
that.
it's 5 minutes.
Oh damn! Well, you might need to start.
Well, girl,
over.
that's even better. Even more
It
content.
is. Simple as
5
that.
minute watch along. Hell, we might go back to One More Chance.
We might, to be honest. But yeah, so definitely that interview drops next week at 10 a.m. So definitely check out that. Check out all of our other interviews that we had this past week. We did drop one with Miss T. So definitely check that out too, and check out all of our other content that we have here as well.
Yeah, including our first interview that was Danny Limelight.
And Danny Limelight, of course. It's crazy. But yeah, other than that, as usual and as always, we thank you guys for coming in and hanging out with us here in the Shakers Den for TNA Wrestling Post Show. Like I said, we'll be back on Sunday. So you get a little bit of break from us, even though y'all will be conversing with us on social media as always.
Yeah, we love it. Ken has he funny as hell on the net on Twitter for real. I enjoy making Ken think we be mad for real. But I'm a super baby face, so you know.
Nothing changes over here at all whatsoever. So there's that. Other than that, yeah, I don't really have anything else to say. You can catch us here as always in the Shakers Den. You can follow us on all social media platforms at the Shakers Den. Well, that's on you, Ken. If you feel like you're not funny, then you're not funny. I'm not gonna build up your confidence. You got to do that yourself. So, but definitely follow us on all social media platforms at the Shakers Den. Shout out to Battleground Podcast. As always, they do have an interview with Chad Gable, so go check that out on their channel. You can follow our Twitches, Nikki Bougie's Twitch, or you can follow mine and Holistic for Sunday for a reality TV fix. And I hope you guys have a great rest of your night, and we'll see you guys on Sunday.
Bye.
They say if there's true love, you don't let it go.